Tell us a little bit about what you were discussing today during your panel.
Sure, Aaron, thank you. The panel today was going over the deals of the year. We were fortunate to be nominated for our merger between Intermarine and Scantrans as one of those deals of the year, along with Wilbur Ross, so we're honored to be here. The merger took place in August of this year. It combined Intermarine and Scantrans into the clear number one player in the multi-purpose heavy lift segment. We now combined have about $500 million of revenue, double-digit margins. We're still in a net cash position, so we'll be looking to do more deals once we get this integrated in the first half of 2013.
So what is the next step in regards to fleet expansion, let's say?
Sure. This first deal took us from a little over 20 ships to about 50 ships, which we now trade. Intermarine's core and history is trading between North and South America. It's a trade lane that requires about 20 to 30 ships on an annual basis. And we have very strong customer relationships with the likes of GE, Fluor, and Bechtel, but we could only service them in those core markets. They've been asking us for many years now to expand and do business with them in Asia, in Europe, in Africa. Scantrans will give us the capability in terms of the ships and the people to go do that. And importantly, I think we'll be able to further expand after this from maybe 50 to call it 75 to 100 ships as we develop liner service in first West Africa and then in Europe and Asia.
And how would you finance those types of acquisitions?
I think Intermarine is looking at a number of deals. We're in conversations with both other merger candidates as well as banks, looking at ways to expand our fleet here for the future. We have significant net cash on the balance sheet today. New Mountain has reserved an additional $150 million of equity, which we could put behind Intermarine as cases may call for it. And then we're working with the finance community, U.S. banks and European banks, as well as some of the mezz lenders to put together interesting package deals.
What trends do you expect to see in the heavy lift project multi-purpose sector over the next couple of years? Do you see expansion into new routes? Do you see more of an interest in pools? What are your thoughts about the future?
Yeah, I think the future for our market, there's a lot of talk about the Wheel of Fortune at today's conference. We are not on the Wheel of Fortune. I think we control our own destiny. We are executing solutions for customers. Fluor and Bechtel, they are executing projects in the developing world. If you believe that we're going to grind forward here and that the people of the developing world want more water, more energy, more transportation infrastructure, then the project market's going to do well. And I think you'll see consolidation amongst the providers in the marketplace because customers now, having gone through the recession, are starting to care about the quality of the ships, about the quality of the financial balance sheets of the people they're doing business with, and they're starting to wake up to things like Foreign Corrupt Practices Act, which Intermarine runs to the standards of a U.S. public company. We have those skills internally, and many of our competitors don't, and so customers like Chevron are looking at us to provide them solutions in these new markets.
Do you have a clearly defined exit strategy in regards to your investment in Intermarine?
Look, I think in every New Mountain investment, and there's been about 25 portfolio companies that we've built over the years, we take a very fundamental view that if you build a high-quality company, you'll have multiple exit options. So there's been significant interest that's been inbound already in Intermarine. We expect to exit many years down the road. It was a 5 to 10 year journey that we went down. We're a little over 4 years into it. We have significant business building and value creation ahead of us. But yes, we think we'll have multiple options down the road.